Hi, Nick Bartolotta, and in this next balancing group of fascial related stretches in the Foundations program, we're going to be targeting the tensor fasciae lata, TFL muscle, out the corner of our hip, and also the joint capsule, which is deep inside and around the head of the femur, okay, and the acetabulum, which is where the femur goes into the socket, okay? So in order to do this, we're going to cross one leg over the other. I'm going to go ahead and do my right hip, just kind of stay with what we've been doing. You want to be sitting on a stool or a chair where you're close to 90 degrees of a knee bend. If you're up a little higher, it's fine. But you need to be able to come tall. So use your hands to come tall with your chest. And if it looks like this, that's okay. Just come tall where you are. So I'm going to exaggerate as though I have really, really tight hips. And if I need to, I can lean back a little bit so that I don't feel a pinch in my groin. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to isometrically push down with my glute until I feel a stretch in that hip. Remember, I'm staying tall. Okay? My right foot is flexed to protect my knee, right? If you feel torque in your knee, then you need to raise it up and then push isometrically as you arch your low back and come tall with your chest. Okay? If you can do this comfortably, to progress it, you're going to go tall and reach your chest forward and almost fold at your waist. This is going to draw it into the TFL muscle quite a bit more and make it a stronger stretch in your joint capsule. Now remember, all this while I am trying to push my knee down using my glute and my TFL on the right side. Okay? And you just hold. That pushing down is going to fatigue the outer hip quite a bit. If you want to get creative with what you feel, you can torso twist, still pushing the knee down. Keep your chest tall. Imagine a golden thread pulling your head upward. You get a nice spinal rotation here. And then carefully release. And for the sake of this video, because it's easy to do, I'm going to demonstrate the other leg. So I bring my ankle up. Remember, the foot is directly on top of the knee. Do not pull it into a lotus position, which is far more bent. Okay? Get to a comfortable position here and go tall. See if you need to lean back in order for it to be comfortable. If that's okay, push hard down. Start to come even taller and reach the breastbone forward as though you're folding at the waist. And then add the rotation, pushing on the underside of the heel, rotating and driving that knee down. Tall chest the entire time. Okay? So that's modified chair-seated figure 4. It's a great exercise because you can do it anywhere. You can do it at work, you can do it sitting on a park bench, whatever. And when you finish, I highly recommend standing up and just making sure your hips feel good. If you overstretched the joint capsule or made your hips feel iffy or wonky, as we like to say, those are the technical terms, then go back to the beginning of the sequence to your 90-90 glute activation work, and that will strengthen the muscles that will rebalance the hips. Okay, part of the process of going through the foundational work and this foundational program is recognizing that we're giving you all the tools you need to correct any problem that shows up. If you're doing these exercises and you're maintaining reasonable limits, you know, you're not overdoing each stretch, not overstretching the joints, then you have the tools to correct it. So you just need to know your anatomy, know what area you're working, And then go back to the previous exercises and find the ones that bring you back into a balanced body position. Okay, especially for this stretch. That's why I mentioned it. It's stretching deeper than just fascia. It's stretching ligaments and the joint capsule around the hip. So I don't want you to overdo it. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.